Welcome to part 4. So at this point, I wanted to explain how I feel that the whole house is starting to really come alive and exude the essence of what I imagined it to be. The lighthouse was an addition that came after the fact. I had first decided that I wanted to have some association with the lighthouse. So I built this little platform up on the roof, and I had a lighthouse birdhouse that I painted black because I thought, okay, this is the perfect element to put up on this roof. Maybe it'll be a water tower. But as the house started to proceed and things started to take place, I realized that the proportions were off. And I found I had a different lighthouse. This is also a birdhouse that I had gotten at a thrifting, on one of my thrifting jaunts. And I thought that it made a much better fit for the dollhouse. I took pictures from every angle to make sure that the size and proportion of the striped lighthouse tower was going to work well with the overall scale of the house. And I was very pleased. Another thing that I added was this boat on the side of the house. It was a little miniature shelf that I found, also thrifting, along with the birdhouse. And I positioned it to help balance that side of the dollhouse that had the lighthouse tower. So you can see the position of the boat points the eye straight up to the lighthouse tower. Now, this lighthouse is also just outside one of the largest rooms on the 3rd floor. So I needed it to make sense that how else would the sea captain access the lighthouse? He needed some sort of staircase. So I built this little platform up on the roof. It's still under construction, but I plan to use a flight of stairs on the roof that will then lead to an open door on the lighthouse tower. And you can see it's all falling into place. So the gods were with me on this one. I also really like the striped effect on the lighthouse. It just adds a different visual texture to the overall house. Now, the little platform that I built on the exterior stairs, I had this guy in my stash, and I put him up there to see how he would work. But the stairs balances the boat on the opposite side of the dollhouse. The weight of the stairs and the dock, combined with the beach, all add visual interest to the exterior of the house. And the dock provides me with an excellent display area for all the accessories that I've collected over the years. I've been collecting for this dollhouse, this Nautical dollhouse, for about 10 years. So I've got all kinds of bits and pieces that I've put together in my stash, and I'll show you those in another video. The rope detail was added to the pilings simply by using a heavy cord that I dipped into white glue and then just wrapped it around the top of each grouping of pillars. Here are a couple of the little props that I've got in my stash that will be used here and there. I also applied the second layer of high gloss triple thick to the water, and that increased the reflective quality of the surface immensely. So it really has taken on the look of water. Very happy camper at this end.